Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday, June 9th, 2024. This is Woodman here. I continue to appreciate and love each and every one of you. The Most High God led you here, so there must be a message that you were meant to receive. If you are new here, you're welcome. This is a safe space. Please relax and enjoy the divine messages that appear on this channel. If you're returning, you are the absolute best. I love that you help support this channel, and I'm happy that you're here again. I wanted to talk to you about the life and legacy of Les Brown, who's a motivational speaker, because overall, I want to talk to you about transformation and change and how we can change our mindset to achieve and realize the very best life that we can have as we're here incarnated in these bodies on this planet. Leslie Calvin Les Brown was born on February 17, 1945, in a low income area of Miami, Florida, which is known as Liberty City. His early life was marked by adversity. He and his twin brother Wesley were adopted by Mamie Brown, a single woman with limited financial resources. Despite these challenges, Mamie instilled in Les a sense of hope and determination. Let's talk about his struggles growing up and how he was treated by the school system. And a lot of people have their complaints about the school system in terms of how things are going in America. So let's talk about that. Les Brown faced significant struggles in his academic life. He was labeled educable mentally retarded in the fifth grade, which significantly impacted his self esteem and his academic performance. This label caused him to be placed in special education classes, and he struggled to keep up with his peers. However, a pivotal moment came when one of his teachers, Leroy Washington, saw potential in him and told him, "Someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality." This statement became a cornerstone of Les Brown's philosophy and a key to unlocking the doors to his future success. Let's go to Les Brown's radio career. His first foray into the professional world was as a radio DJ. He got his start at a local station in Columbus, Ohio, where he quickly became popular due to his energetic personality and engaging style. However, he did not stop there. His ambition drove him to aspire for more. He hungered for more. He knew that his life could be so much more. And so, therefore, he sought out more significant challenges, but those challenges were transformed into opportunities. Political involvement. Brown moved over from communications over to politics. He began to serve in the Ohio House of Representatives. From 1976 to 1981, his time in politics allowed him to develop his public speaking skills and his ability to connect with people from various backgrounds. He also learned valuable lessons in leadership and advocacy, which would serve him well in his future career as a motivational speaker. Think about that. Here was a person who was labeled retarded, yet he managed to go out and win the vote and became a politician, someone who is a legislator, someone who actually works on writing the laws. What about his motivational speaking career and the success he had from that? Les Brown's career as a motivational speaker began in earnest in the mid 1980s. Now remember, he's been a politician and a radio DJ. Drawing on his personal experiences and the lessons he learned along the way, he crafted speeches that resonated with a wide audience. His message was clear: with determination and self belief, anyone could overcome their circumstances and achieve greatness. Brown's breakthrough came when he was invited to speak at a major seminar alongside other renowned motivational speakers like the infamous Zig Ziglar. His dynamic and passionate delivery quickly made him a sought after speaker. His seminal speech, "It's Not Over Until You Win," became a motivational classic, inspiring millions of people around the world from different walks of life, from different cultures. The message was universal and it resonated with a great many number of people. What about his books and media presence? Les Brown has authored several best-selling books, including Live Your Dreams and It's Not Over Until You Win. These books encapsulate his life philosophy and offer practical advice for personal development and success. In addition to his books, Brown has appeared on numerous television shows and radio programs, further spreading his message of hope and empowerment. What about his legacy and influence? And keep in mind that, Les is still alive, right? Les Brown's legacy is one of transformation and inspiration. He has received numerous awards, numerous honors for his work, accolades, including being named one of the top 5 outstanding speakers by Toastmasters International. His life story and his teachings continue to influence new generations of motivational speakers, new generations of future leaders, and individuals striving to improve their lives. So why did I talk to you about this? Well, because this is where I get to the point that I want to make, is that we need to use the growth mindset to conquer barriers and actualize limitless growth. Adopting a growth mindset can significantly transform our lives, enabling us to overcome barriers and achieve the limitless growth we aspire to. Here's how we can leverage this powerful mindset to manifest our dreams and transmute negative energies into stories of unending success. To first understand, we need to distinguish this from the fixed mindset, right? The fixed mindset is where people just believe they're limited and they can't do more, right? By definition and importance, the growth mindset, which was coined by a psychologist named Carol Dweck, a growth mindset is the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication, hard work, and perseverance. Contrasting this with the fixed mindset, a fixed mindset, on the other hand, is the belief that abilities are static and unchangeable. This leads to self-imposed limitations and fear of failure. I was teaching a class, and I mentioned this to my students that I believe each and every one of them was capable of overcoming their limitations, because I actually was teaching statistics, and a lot of people get scared of math. But I tell people anyone can do math. It's just a series of rules that you learn, and you have to open your mind to the possibility that you are a mathematician at heart, even if you don't think of yourself as one. So you have to look at these challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities to learn and grow. Each challenge presents a chance for you to develop new skills and to harden your resilience, because resilience is truly part of what helps make a success story. A growth mindset fosters persistence. When faced with setbacks, those with a growth mindset are more likely to persevere and find alternative solutions. Now, I know myself, I probably have undiagnosed ADHD, and criticism to me can be very damaging, but you have to learn to become resilient to that, because when you learn from criticism, this is where the greatest growth can occur. You need to embrace criticism as a valuable feedback instead of seeing it as a personal attack. You need to use it to identify areas for improvement and development. I remember not too long ago, I posted a video which was somewhat controversial, and people were criticizing it. I didn't sit there and attack the people who were criticizing. I just said thank you, because we need to learn that, if we can't win people over on the first try, maybe we can win them over on the second or third try. Listen to what people are saying, take that to heart, and then go forward. Transforming failures. Failures are stepping stones. Treat failures as stepping stones to success. Each failure provides essential lessons that contribute to future achievements. Positive reframing. Reframe failures in a positive light. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong, focus on what can be learned and how it can be applied to moving forward. If you really sit there and you take the criticism and the failures to heart, you won't get to where you need to go. You have to constantly have an open frame of mind, not looking at things in the light of being an attack on you, but rather as an opportunity for growth. So you need to set your intentions and your goals. You need to have a clear vision, define a clear vision of what you want to achieve. Set a specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound series of goals, right? SMART. which can help guide your actions. You want to develop an action plan. And this, you could even have a vision board. Create a detailed action plan outlining the steps needed to reach your goals. Regularly review and adjust your plan as needed, because if you don't have a stepwise process, if you don't work on a series of little risks, then eventually you won't get to the big rewards. You need to harness the power of positive thinking. Affirmations and visualization, as I said earlier, you need to have the vision boards, but there are other ways to visualize as well. Your positive affirmations and your visualization techniques can reinforce your belief in your abilities and the possibility of achieving your goals. Attitude of gratitude. You need to practice gratitude all the time. Cultivate a gratitude practice to focus on the positive aspects of your journey, which can help maintain motivation as well as a strong positive outlook. To do this, you really have to sometimes get on your knees and pray to God above. Pray to the divine. Ask them to help you. Ask the ancestors. Ask the Most High God. Ask whatever divine being you pray to inspire you, to encourage you, to give you the positive environment you need to significantly impact your growth and success. Mentorship and community. Seek mentorship and engage in communities that align with your goals. Learn from the experiences of others and insights which can help accelerate your growth. Probably having a mentor as well helps a lot. I can't say that I've had a lot of mentors in my life. Unfortunately, that's not been what has come into my life, but that doesn't mean that you can't be your own personal hero. Alchemical transmutation. You need to perform mental alchemy. As alchemists of our own lives, we can transmute negative energies such as criticism and fear into positive outcomes. This involves consciously transforming negative thoughts and emotions into motivation and positive action. You want to convert that energy. Convert derogatory remarks and internal fears into fuel for your journey. Use these energies to drive you towards your goals rather than letting them hinder your progress. Talk nicely to yourself. Talk kindly to yourself. Heal your inner child. Do not let every setback become a defining moment. Let it become a moment for conversion and change. So you want to be mindful, you want to meditate, you want to engage in mindfulness and meditation to cultivate a calm and focused mind. These practices can help you stay grounded and present differences or changes that will allow you to navigate challenges. What about inner peace? Achieving inner peace through mindfulness can enhance your ability to maintain a growth mindset and stay resilient in the face of adversity. Go outdoors. Have some fun. Put your feet in the grass. Allow the beauty of our world to inspire you. You want to be a lifelong learner as well. You want to have a commitment to learning. Embrace lifelong learning as a core principle. And that doesn't mean just going to college, going to grad school. It just means knowledge from wherever you may find it. You want to have the skills to stay adaptable and innovative. You want to be curious. You always want to explore. You want to maintain that curious mindset. Explore new interests and experiences to expand your horizons and fuel your personal growth. If you think about it, your brain is a tool and it's meant to be used. But if you stop using it because you think you've reached a plateau in your life, then that's all you'll be capable of. You need to be adaptable. You need to be flexible. You need to adapt to change. Be open to change and adaptable in your approach. A growth mindset thrives on flexibility and the ability to pivot when necessary. Embrace innovation. Embracing innovation and creativity is extremely helpful because this can qualify the path forward, and this can help you to find unique solutions to challenges that keep you ahead in your journey. Don't always be so stubborn. Celebrate progress as well. Acknowledge achievements. Regularly acknowledge and celebrate your progress, no matter how small, because recognizing your achievements can boost motivation and reinforce a growth mindset. Reflect on growth. Reflect on your growth journey and appreciate how far you've come. This reflection can provide valuable insights and inspiration for future endeavors. You need to kind of revisit where you've been, what you're doing currently, and where you're going. Once you do that, it's almost like a map that you lay out, and The map will tell you how to get from point A to point B to point C to point D to point E, and so on and so forth. So by adopting a growth mindset, we can conquer any barriers to limitless growth. And we can manifest the lives we desire. Through embracing challenges and learning from criticism, we can transform failures, we can harness positive thinking, we can transmute negative energies into success. Continuous learning, adaptability, and celebrating progress further support our journey towards personal and spiritual uplift and ultimate growth. The reason why I tell you this is because that's what my life has been about. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's been a comfortable life, because it hasn't. I've gone through a lot of challenges. I lost a childhood friend once who was killed by a series of bullies on the streets of New York City. I lost my mother as a teenager, which was extremely devastating. And the impact on my mindset was that the world was a scary place and that there were not too many things that I could count on, because she was a strong backbone to me, and losing her made things all the more difficult. Now, I'm not going to say I didn't have a father. I did, right? My father raised me. My father took care of me. He was always there for me. But he came from a different time period. He was born during the Great Depression era. And so for people of his era, they didn't look at things as the way we look at things in the modern day and age. Like things like emotions and feeling and emotional support, these weren't things that came very common to people from his era. His era was more about hard work, dedication, don't worry about the mushy stuff, keep going forward. So I had a hard time relating to him. And it was only later in life that I truly understood that he did love me in his own way, but that I was so unwilling to see his point of view that I didn't appreciate that. That through his everyday actions, through everything that he did for me, he always showed a heart and a spirit of love. And so as a result, I grew up very alone at times. I grew up not feeling that I had a lot there for me in my life. And I had a lot of negative comments that were made towards me. Comments like, oh, you think you want to be a lawyer? You will. Mark my words. Never be a lawyer. You're too dumb. You don't get it. I don't see it. But yet, here I am now, having been a lawyer for 20 years. I've also been told, oh, you'll never be a judge. Never. You don't have it in you. I could tell from being around you, you just don't have it. But I spent many years, I spent a decade working alongside judges, and many of those judges did turn to me and say, Woody, you're brilliant, you're a genius. I can't wait for you to be on the bench one day because I see it happening. And so I've applied through appointment process, and of course I failed through the appointment process. But currently I am actually on the ballot. I'm running. I have two candidates that are my rivals, and I'm giving it my all because I'm not giving up. Because I don't have a fixed mindset, I have a growth mindset. And so in that respect, no matter what setbacks befall me, I keep moving forward. I'm not going to tell you it's easy. I'm not going to tell you that I don't take certain things to heart, because I do. I have empathic nature within me, right? I'm an empath. And so sometimes empaths feel the most, right? And so when people let you down, when people criticize you, it hurts me. It hurts me deeply inside. But that's where resilience and persistence come in. That's where perseverance comes in. Endure hardness as a good soldier, right? I believe that was something Paul said to Timothy. It's important for you to not take it to heart, to not linger on it, to not let it defeat you. Do not allow the poison of bitterness to creep into your heart and turn you black from the inside out. You don't want that. You never want that. I hope you've enjoyed this message for Sunday, June 9th, 2024. Again, I appreciate you. Thank you for your support of this channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. I love you. Have a wonderful and blessed Sunday. Take care.